One of the most difficult gardens to design are small gardens. So if you've got a balcony or a courtyard, setting it up the right way can be a real challenge. Well, I have a friend, a very special West Australian, who has a balcony and she doesn't know how to set it up. She loves beautiful gardens, but she wants a little bit of help. Now, she helps so many people in the community. I thought, why not? Let's go and set it up. We'll show you step by step over the next 3 weeks how to create a beautiful balcony entertaining area. The area is 7.7 metres long by 2.9 metres wide. The situation is an east-facing area shaded by a second storey, and this means exposure to the morning sun and protection from the afternoon sun. It's the perfect place to sit back and relax, but the bare concrete base is not exactly attractive. So we'll be adding a deck as the base for a start, and to do that, I've got to get my trusty Kiwi carpenter Rowan on the job. The very first thing to do is to set up the subframe structure on the concrete base. Now, this will need to be dynabolted to the concrete, and Rowan's laid out beams and then dynabolted them into the floor at 45cm intervals. Now, this is going to hold the floating floor decking. Rowan, this future wood is really quite different to timber, isn't it? How does it go from an installation point of view?
You know, it's pretty nice to work with, Trevor. It's nice and straight.
Yep.
You know, so it's easy to put down. Good thing about it, I think, one of the main things is you don't have to treat it.
Now, just talking about installation, a couple of tips. What are the things you've got to do? I know we're spacing as we go along.
Well, one of the main things is just make up a little jig.
Yep.
You know, so this jig is just like, obviously, the width of the board.
Yep.
And the same underneath. So you just butt it up into the board, you mark out the centre of the piece. Yep. And you drill through, and so all your screws are going to be all centred and all evenly spaced apart.
Perfectly aligned.
And it's just those little details that make it look good when it's finished.
This material has many benefits. For a start, it's UV treated and it doesn't fade. It's a very robust material and doesn't require sanding or staining. There's no painting, so the maintenance is absolutely minimal. It's also a non-slip material, highly rated for its anti-skid properties. And this is really important in places that can be shady during winter and prone to a bit of algae growth. Now, the colour is a red colour designed to lift everything that will sit atop it. All right, well, all the hard work's done. Now, I'll tell you what, Rowan and Tom have got this deck down and it's looking sensational. This really lifts the whole thing, but the whole idea of this design is to actually enclose it and create an outdoor room. And these are the screens from Out Deco. Now, you've probably seen these. These guys do an amazing job. And we're going to sit them in around the outside, enclosing this area, creating the room. And that's going to give all the privacy for Patria, who owns this place, to be able to sit back, relax and enjoy.